Okay, hope to God this will work. I work. Right, today we just gonna play some random games. Yeah, I was streaming. It is Call of Duty the Gunslinger. Basically just like a Rainbow's not Rainbow. Red Redemption. But a little different. So I'm gonna play some story. I'm gonna finish this game today. If I can, if I can't. Alright. Look, alright, thank you, Cross.
Easy, boy.
Wait, hold on. I forgot to connect to my PC. In case if nobody want to join.
Oh, you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Alright. I didn't see that. What?
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Peace. Okay.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day.
Point available. This pointer. Oh shit. Symbol. I guess I need that. What about this? Ranger. Not sure I'll take that.
I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Okay.
You heard Pat.
I think
Need to
it's
stay
hideout.
here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Oh. You didn't ask?
Who's that?
Is he with us?
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Fire at will. Spread out.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out. So that's just what I did.
Hey, we have one behind us.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
He's that guy. Hold on. I think my mouse moves so fast. Make it faster, please. Nah, I guess I'll let it be. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, difficult. Okay, video. Ha.
Think you can kill me?
Okay, shoot the wall. What? I'm not going.
Watch out! He's one of them.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Come on, pick it. Get away.
I'm done with you. Leave it to me.
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Wait.
Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Oh, let's go.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do, do you?
Angel.
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
That's it. There's a 6-shooter. Where's up?
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try. Watch your flank.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Can I crawl? I don't think I can in this.
I cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
I'm putting you down.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
When
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear.
oh, it's my man.
I
I'm
passed
sorry.
Dirty Dave,
Dead
and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bowdry.
Jay. Billy the kid? He's only 21 years old.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
It's worth $500, dead or alive. Keep this up all night.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell Garrett get to? Listen, Moriarty.
That's when Charlie got hit.
Go on.
"They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Shoot that bastard.
Oh, I got stuff. Huh. What's this? Oh, it's like a barrel shotgun. Oh, nah, leave.
This sumbitch is loco! You ain't going nowhere! I'll do you myself!
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false
Jesus.
sense of
I am
invincibility
very bad
that
at shooting.
many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna cut you, boy!
Gotta change that. Excuse me. Keep running. Melee. Oh, there's no point. Peace. Movement. 7. Movement. Ah, this one. I can. Oh, this one not working. Alright, there you go.
Making my way past the castle of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
I'm putting you down!
Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
Oh,
I
shit.
read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Edgar, proud, handsome, and whatever. Oh shit! Stand up. Wow.
Challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Keep you. Focus. Yeah. For his head, whatever. Yeah, I missed
And
one.
that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
Okay.
So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
No, it's not for real. Alright, thank you.
And stepped inside, and
No,
last thing I heard was Garrett's voice.
that's not Billy.
That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Okay. Got nothing. But Venus. Right, continue.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
It's been 60 minutes.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Sit down with it.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move.
Shit.
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too.
Hey, nice.
My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Oh, shit.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off the field. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Yep.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! But hell if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
You're dead!
Right now I have a shotgun. No. For some reason.
I got this!
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Fine, shoot it. That's what I'm doing.
Put down your weapon!
Wait, what?
They're shooting in the street.
Yes.
I'm here! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
I know. Sorry.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Hey, I'll flank you!
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Window down. Mean ass shotgun.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket!
Go check that. Oh, no.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Respect for decency?
The plug.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Keep shooting! Oh my!
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Deep shit when Jack gets back!
Oh, it just looks like it.
Get the women off the street!
On yourself!
Stop him! How the hell did he get away? I've got this! Don't let him get away!
Oh, ready. Didn't realize it was behind me.
We can take him! Damn you!
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I
Yeah,
think
Bob.
you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun.
Oh,
So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
damn it. Stay still. Oh. I'm not even ready. We both hit. I shot him in the shoulder. I think I got shot in the leg. Not ready.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was...
Oh, anyway, I should have let it finish.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Oh, shit.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
None.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo. I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Wish I had a cold one.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Remind me of one of those. Definitely suck.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Normal.
Luckily, Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
What the? I saw the route. Just move on. So goddamn.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Gonna run, buddy.
Nowhere to run. I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Gotta fold them back.
You're done.
No more ammo.
And that's when something miraculous happened.
What?
Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
Really? Damn.
Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good. And he would know.
Get rid. Oh, sure.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
I got
That
dynamite.
stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence.
There.
It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Okay, level up. Good shit, huh? I'm still. Okay. Right here. Oh, I got it when you got it.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom Come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Go for it. Reloading, reloading, reloading. He will flip.
What a piece of crap! Would you just die? Gonna blow you into Don't let that some
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
I don't know how you lived there.
Go.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Ace. Find a mystery. Kind of hard to find in the night. Mean ass shotgun. Here we go again. Huh.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
Alright, got his name.
I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Bang.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Nice.
But first I need to tell you about the cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brochet.
Earth's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Time to die!
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Something's down here. Let me check. Okay, let's get a mystery, man. Come on. Okay. Nothing.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
I'll shut that.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
I hit him.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Down here. Okay, go to the lumber yard and find Curly Bill. Hey, Bill!
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, buddy.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Oh my god, it's a lot. Kinda. It doesn't. Yeah. There you go. Better. Putting up a tongue, buddy.
Come on, smoke that son bitch. Are you shit around? There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Get up there, bro. What a time? Okay. Yeah, by the way, this. Yeah, literally cannot. I think it's done enough to get up here.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Stand. A faster real. Oh yeah, I need that. I'm ready for shoot some people up. Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be a puzzle. But
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Shit. Curly Bill. Mexican. Let's go.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Hiding, boy. They literally ate those. Alright, come on, Bill. Go yourself.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Hey.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
That's a long time. Johnny Ringo. Yeah, that's a long mustache.
incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Damn it. I'm very bad at this one. Alright, come on.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Oh, to the chest.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Nuggets of truth.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did. I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick.
What's so hard in there?
As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
A lot of way here. Shoot. Range. Try range.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him. Oh, yeah? Well, who the hell is that then?
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
That's just fun. Could go up. Where do I go? Over here? Oh, I think moving over there. Oh, over there. Go there.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves, killers, robbing travelers, and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
Hey. Hey.
Dangerous,
Hey.
desperate individuals.
Yeah.
If Daddy had lived to see Alfred Nobel's explosive invention, my guess is he would have told Samuel Colt to kiss his ass. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach.
Damn ears are ringing. Put that
I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched, or had some kind of death wish, seeing that there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere.
Oh, there.
One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
This is our goal now.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
I do not deserve to die like this.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked.
Close one. Ranger, what is this? Fast rifle reload? Nah. Getting about it things, huh?
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to Kingdom Come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Not really sure about. Wait, nugget. How do I pick it up? Oh, there it is.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Oh no.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Oh!
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
Oh really? You didn't try it? Jesus.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
Okay. Yes, I was doing so good though.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution, because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Elevate.
I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Let's go. I'll get our stuff. Doing a day, brother.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Oh,
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Oh, okay. Now what is this? Oh no, the lawman dynamite. Boom. Lawman outlaw. That's one dangerous combination.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! This day is just getting worse and worse for you, ain't it?
Well, I can do that too.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
What do you think you're doing? Oh! You ain't taking me! Gonna blow you into next week, boy! Why don't you just join the circus? Yeah, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
Where did that lawman go? Over there.
I can shoot too! Run! Fuck! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! No!
Oh shoot! Whoa! Oh! English. Ah! There.
An innocent man! I'll blow you into next week, boy! Ah! He's pissing me off! See what it gets!
Ooh! That shot!
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's been an hour. One more.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
John Wesley?
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself. I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
You see that?
Wow.
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Oh, this is a good gun.
Can't get a good shot at it.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and
Oh. Looking for a trophy. Another. Shit.
wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. Freezing my giblets off. Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this. Ain't nobody stupid in
Watch out for dynamite, y'all.
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head.
Why I wasn't notified?
Some were hightailing it into town to inform their
I
FA
did,
of
but
my
I don't know.
unwelcomed presence.
I did send it on the naughty Discord, but mine is not there. I don't have the auto notification things, you know. I don't know what to call it. Although I wish I was playing MK right now. Voice, whatever. Yeah. Jump here. Full. Angry Ranger. Oh, this is a good guy.
Stop that sumbitch!
What?
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
Oh, God. Where? So, how are you doing, by the way, man? Oh, shit.
you bastard!
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Let's see, nugget. Be a nugget around there. Looks like there's supposed to be a nugget. Aha, nuggets. Yes, sir. Anything else? Alright, that damaged me.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Nugget out here. Nugget. Nugget. Whoa. Oh, this game is big. It's where I first start my quest. Wait, I can go back? Oh shit. Run. Run away. Alright, sorry. I cannot go over there. I should have come. I can't. Too bad, so sad. I think wait, am I going the right direction? Man, I should have wandered so far away. Oh, probably up here. Yeah. Ah, over here.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers.
Lovely.
Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. Well, I didn't learn until later that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty. Call of Jarrett's Gunslinger. Like a Wild West Call of Duty is what they say. Oh my god, it's a lot of fireworks. I just said it's another clone, not a clone, but the Red Redemption 3. I wish it was. Fireworks.
You're done.
Nah, no you. No you. Ah.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Alright, this is the part.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Oh, click move. Yep, it is. Oh, I gotta smell it. Okay. Make it everything count first.
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
There you go. There.
I can kill you with either hand.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Oh no, come on. I'm bad at this. I know I watched a lot of cowboy movie, but Wild West ain't my time. The Wild West thing. You're a man for snoring.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Hold on. I have to focus on both too. I want to shoot on his stick. God damn it.
No, wait.
What's the purpose?
You
of
didn't
the
hit
S?
me then. I'm sure of it.
Okay. What's the purpose of the S? With any luck, if I can play more games, then I will. I need to focus shoot on his face. This guy is so hard. Aiming, stop moving, please. What? I didn't stop that. Move back, move back, move back. Hey, God, no. I messed it up. I fucked up. Yes. Oh. Come on. Oh, mouse. Yeah.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
Oh, really? That all?
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life.
Oh.
Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Ben is gone, though.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
Say that because this is a very quick
So
game.
whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe
That was
with
the
a red man?
yeah. Well, just a little bit. Or Johnson, I know. Oh, his name is Johnson.
Yes, I
I
did,
shot him
Ben.
back.
I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Oh no. I think I'm fighting against the Indian. The tribal. You go.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
I didn't find all the nuggets.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move.
Oh.
He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them.
You got a gun? Oh. Oh, man. Man, I thought I was gonna use a bow and arrow or something.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Yeah, the shot is everywhere, bro. Yeah, that's my bad, yo. Let me use this thing.
They saw me before I saw them.
Mm-hmm. That's wrong. Oh. Also, that's very well. I level up. eyes. I love eyes. Eyes. Angry? Oh, legendary. Damn, sure it's hard. Brother. Okay. Get up. Oh.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Where do I go? Where? Jesus.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout. Deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Get nugget around. No? Gotta pick it up.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Oh, looks pretty. Oh, no, come on. Oh, I just wish that.
How big was this cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Oh shoot, sure. Ah, before this. Great Ranger.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me.
Oh,
As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes.
Snake?
And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Damn it.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice overlooking a thundering whitewater river.
Alright, quick jump.
I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me.
Oh, luckily alive.
And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Come on. Oh. Whoa. Ah, good man.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Yeah, of course.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
He do that. Yes, that's it.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Oh, let's go. My bad. Oh, look, collect. Alright. Let's sit and go to sleep. My parent mad at me again. Alright, what was that? Quit. Oh, yeah, there you go. Eek. Oh, got it. Alright, that's it then. Goodbye. Goddamn Rainbow Six.